everyone. We are
LaChiMoLaLa.
And we are back with another music video reaction, this time for our favorite Monsta X comeback.
Yeah, it's about time. Gosh, dang it.
I mean, we just had an English album, but please, we need everything.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Shape of Love just came out this week. If you haven't listened to it, if you haven't bought it, if you can, do. It is worth it. It is a work of art. If you've seen those concept photos, you know what I'm talking about. And this is the title track, Love. They put out the music video already, and I haven't seen it. I haven't watched this video. I've heard the song, of course, but I haven't watched this video.
Haven't seen it, and listened to the song already, but I really want to see the music video.
Me too.
So let's get into
it.
Yes.
Ooh.
넌 사랑이 뭐라고 생각해?
Look at that chandelier too.
Right? What?
Oh, Minya! What is happening?
There's a lot of hats.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
Oh, love that changing right there. Oh, Minya.
I love how much Youngwon sings in this EP.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Stop it. I mean, don't stop. Look at I Am with the cane.
Oh man.
Jew honey. Ugh. Yeah, B.I.P. B.I.G. D.I.E.
Oh my gosh, this outfit is everything.
Right?
Oh, that was cool. How he moved the walls out. What?
I cannot. Oh my gosh. Come and get it.
Sit back, enjoy the show. Feel my rhythm and flow. We can take it fast or slow.
If you want me, then that's for me.
These guys, dance break, yo.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
Is I Am like in the vocal line now?
I know.
He sings all the time.
Right? Oh.
Oh my gosh. I like that. I like how this dance flows.
Right?
Oh,
did you notice there's 6 mics right there?
Oh, one for Shona.
Yes.
Baby. So good.
I feel like we both have a lot of thoughts. Okay.
Okay, get
Girl,
started.
let's talk about the song. Okay, song. My gosh. Okay. I will say this and I will say it until I die. You know, like I am not a huge fan of rap. I am not. I am not. I say that a lot until I met Jew Honey, and I am.
Right?
I mean, you know, there are other bands that have like really good rap flows, and I appreciate them. I love it. They have a unique style to them. But man, these two guys, what the what? You know, like Jew Honey, like I loved his flow. Like I will say this again, I keep saying this all the time, but Jew Honey and I am they complement each other so well. I'm
They're
like
the perfect pairing. Honestly, I hope that the two of them do songs together forever.
forever. Like they complement each other so freaking well. It blows my mind every single time I hear a new track from them. You know,
Yeah.
like they come out with some sort of like unique sound, or you know, the lyrics are written so beautifully. It's like what? I mean,
God.
I mean, Jew Honey. I mean, I'm stuck on Jew Honey right now. Like, I still have like 4 other guys I need to talk about. But like the way that they both write music is just so incredible. And Jew Honey is very known to like, of course, he's always written his rap portion, you know, since the beginning. And so, excuse me, like it's so freaking like catchy, you know, like.
Oh God.
I mean, you saw me. I was seeing it, you know, VIPBIGDIE, you know, like, oh, wow, bro.
You're like, I can spell.
I can spell. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. How many times have you heard a song and went, oh, the rap part's really catchy? I mean, it's not supposed to be the catchiest bit, and yet Jew Honey manages to make that a real thing.
Yeah. And like the slickness of like, oh, I am when he comes in to sing afterwards, like come to me.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Show me, baby. You know, so it's
and I have said this before, but IM's voice is like, you know, warm caramel being melted over an ice cream sundae. You're just like, what?
What a nice
hot,
treat.
It's cold, and it's a good treat. Yes, it's everything you want all at once. You're like, I can't get enough.
Oh my gosh. So, someone hand me that spoon.
He sings all the time too, like, you know, he just has that velvety, gorgeous voice.
Oh my gosh,
and he has that beautiful lower register that a lot of other people don't have. And he just sticks out. He sticks out in the best way. I mean, although you have to admit, this is one of those songs where Kihyun shines so much. But then again, like we said before, Minhyuk and Hyungwon, they each have an equal. I love how much Hyungwon sings in this. I love how much he's featured on this whole every track. He's featured so much more than he ever has been before.
Yes.
And I really loved. I mean, he's always cool, but he seems so effortlessly cool in this music video. God, I know we're not really there yet, but yes. So the song. What I really like is when it shifts to the downbeat.
Yes.
And I like that how the chorus is actually kind of like that slower part.
Yeah.
That just seems extra like sultry.
It's really interesting because again, like I know we talked about Fantasia a few days ago. And I feel like this song too breaks rules, you know, like all of a sudden, you know, like it just, you know, it's upbeat and all of a sudden it goes like super slow. It's like you go on this roller coaster with them, right? And it's like, I'm like, wait, slow down.
And you're right. It should be too like jumpy. It shouldn't work.
Yeah.
But it does.
Yeah. And I mentioned this like before, it definitely has like an old school feel to it because even with the piano, it does remind me of like Blackstreet's No Diggity for some odd reason.
Really? Whoa.
The
throwback.
piano, the piano part, like it
is a very 90s like hip hop thing to have like a piano, I feel.
Yeah. And so it has like that really retro feel to it, which I really love and appreciate,
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the piano part, like I feel like all of everything all together like meshes so well,
Yes.
the slowness of it
Agree.
and the slowness of the song, the up tempo part of the song. I mean,
like you said, they're bending all the rules and it shouldn't work, but it does. It really, really does. And that also to me just shows you how accomplished they are as musicians, because you can't bend the rules like that and make it work if you don't know them.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to already have all of that, understanding and knowledge and be proficient in that before you can even think about doing something this crazy.
Yeah. And, and for Monsta X, like I believe Kihyun, like in an interview before the song came out, he said this song is only a Monsta X song. Like only Monsta X could do this song. Bam. You are right, sir. You're right. This is definitely a Monsta X song. They're experimenting, but in a good way. Like their sounds are so unique from album to album. Like No Limit sounds nothing like this. In fact, it kind of gives like a little nod to their older music too for some odd reason. Like I feel like a little nod, but not too much because it's still very different. It has like that jazzy feel to it too, and it has all these difficult I mean, it has all these different musical genres like R&B in there and then jazz mixed in there. It's like a hodgepodge in a good way though.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, give me more, please.
Please. Please.
Yeah, so the song is magnificent, and like you said, the line distribution is amazing in here.
It's finally where I always want it to be.
Exactly, same here. I love the intro part of the song.
Oh my gosh.
Youngwon just walks up and say, of course, already crushes all of our souls already by asking, do we know what is love? Or
no,
I can't remember the quote.
Tell me everything.
Do you know what love is? Which is really funny because like I haven't watched the full comeback yet, but I just watched enough about the song, and Hyungwon was saying that he was reciting that line over and over and over again because Ju Honey wanted him to recite that line, and so Hyungwon kept reciting it. He wanted it to be perfect, and let me tell you, Hyungwon,
it's perfect.
It is beyond perfection. Okay, just saying.
So good.
Yeah, and so I just, this song is just
so good, so good. And I had mentioned earlier, I really love the choreography. I love how like fluid and swoopy it is. I think that it's interesting because they managed to do fluid and swoopy without like a bunch of arms.
Right.
Like they do it a little more casual. It's more like a full body vibe. And I feel like they're a little restrained in this one. They usually have the dances very complicated. This feels a little more fun.
Yeah. I like this choreography because it's for different reasons. First off, I am with a cane. I thought that was hilarious. I wasn't sure if that was Madonna vibes going on right there with the cane. That reminded me of her. But I thought, okay, and I love my props. I thought that was actually pretty cool, and I thought that it was kind of hilarious too because he is the youngest And why
So
does
the
he
fact
have a
that he has a
cane?
cane is hilarious.
Yeah, why do you have a cane? I don't know. I won't question you, but you do your thing, sir. You know?
Action.
So he's dancing around with this cane, and
Right.
everyone else, no cane.
I mean, those black outfits. When my favorite set obviously is the black and gold set where they're in the black sparkle jackets. And even though all the jackets are cut differently, even though it's the same fabric, which is very cool, I just think that look suits them. That's how I kind of picture them in my head. Like, that to me is Monsta X. It's a production, it's a show, but it's effortless.
Yeah.
There's like, it's like you just expect, like the part that you said earlier that had reminded you of Fantasia, like with all the glitter and like the spotlight. I mean, it's really not doing that much, but it seems over the top, grandiose, fabulous.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I love June Honey in his white suit. Like,
yes, he looks fabulous with his hair all parted and coiffed.
He's no longer my friend, Daniel. He's June
yes, June Honey.
Oh my gosh! I was like, oh my gosh, who are you? Excuse me. You know?
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. The suits were like, I love them in streetwear, but yes, I agree with you. I love them in their suits. It's their jam. I felt like they were more in their suits than anything. I do like, okay, they're pushing the boundaries again, you know, with their fashion, because now they're wearing like this like satiny type of like material that they were dancing in, with like some sort of like bold colored suits with like crazy patterns. And then you see Jew Honey's not wearing that pattern, but he's wearing it on top of his head. Very different, you know, and I'm okay with it, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they're wearing a lot of, I think we talked about this a little bit, they're accessorizing a lot, like Hyungwon with those square earrings really sticks out, because I mean, granted, we're baby mom babies, but in the, you know, short time we've watched them, he hasn't really worn, even in the old stuff, big earrings like that. And he's also got a couple of bracelets. And can we talk about Minhyuk's pearls? So this isn't stuff I usually associate with them, but it's working for me.
Since we touched on Minhyuk, oh my gosh, the transition from that scene to him turning around and being in his pearls and like being in white. Excuse me, sir. Like, what?
Yes. A lot of the transitions were very cool. You kept being like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Because the edits back and forth were very cool.
Yeah. The video editing to this was very superb. You know, like the transitions were great. I mean, I love the scenes like when it looked like they're in that white room, like I.M and Minhyuk. You know, what's really interesting is that like I felt like they were suctioned off. Is that even a word? I mean, I don't even know if that's the right term for
there was
it.
a bunch of like partitions between them or something. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like in terms of, well, not really partitions, but like I think that they like, because like Hyungwon and Kihyun were like their own unit. And I felt like Minhyuk and I.M were their own unit, you know, like in that particular, because you didn't see Kihyun or Joo Honey like in that white scene, you know.
Yeah.
You didn't see Hyungwon or Kihyun, you know what I mean? You didn't see like Joo Honey, you know, in like the glitter that was falling on him, you know, like I felt like they were kind of like paired off in that sense, you know. And then Joo Honey had his grandioso scene, you know, where he's walking in the middle of the crowd, you know.
Amazing.
So man, like the production value to this too, like
so good.
It's so amazing. Like I will say that the one of the most eye-catching scenes to me is the glitter scene, you know. And again, I'm gonna go back to the comeback show. They were talking about how it looked like it was okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you, do you think it's CG, all that gold stuff?
No. Is it?
It's all glitter.
I was gonna say it doesn't look CG, which means that it took what? Are they still washing it off?
I know, right? See, it's funny that you mentioned that because both Minhyuk and I thought it was CG when we first watched it. You know,
Really?
like I thought it was CG. You know, like I was like,
Oh
because like
no.
technology is so good these days, where like the little minute
But the
details.
amount of money it would cost to make it, like, it seems prohibitive. Could just use it practical. But oh
Yeah,
my gosh, so I'm guessing their whole shower is still glittery.
it's probably like 3 days. You know, I think Keehan said like 3 days or something like that.
Oh
I don't know if he was
my
joking or
gosh.
not, but like.
3 days seems short.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot of glitter, you know? So
We're ladies. We've worn glitter makeup. We know how long that stuff
I
stays on.
yeah, dear goodness, you know.
I
But
also thought Keon too, he kind of had a slightly different vibe when he had that like longer flowy patchwork like Versace coat and stuff. Like
yeah,
I mean, Keon has swag. We all know he has swag,
yeah,
but he seemed to really be like leaning into it in a very I am way,
yeah,
that I'm not used to, but that I am living for, and he can continue to do.
yeah. Another scene that I really loved was Hyungwon and Kihyun when they were in their streetwear, and I love how the camera zoomed in and out when it was supposed to, when one was singing than the other. Like that was a really cool production,
Yeah.
like the how they filmed
How
that
they did
part.
the focus. Yeah.
Yeah. That like I know I said I love them suited, but also like their streetwear was kind of fun,
Oh, the
like
streetwear was really fun
yeah,
because again, it wasn't it was fashion.
yeah.
It wasn't just like casual every day.
Because like even in that scene, like Heehyun's wearing like a bandana-ish crown, like on him, like
Mm-hmm.
a literal crown, and I'm like, what is happening? What is
I like it.
happening? Yeah, I'm like, yes, Vocal King, okay,
Yes,
you know.
yes. I just want to circle back real quick because I don't think you finished your thought about Minhyuk.
Oh no,
I
I
don't want to
never
leave
will.
him out.
Never, never.
You're never gonna finish your thought.
No, I'm never gonna.
I said
No.
I wanted you to finish your thought.
I was like, I can't because I'll be talking about him the whole time. That's what I meant. It just came out the wrong way.
Okay, I get you now.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, but Minhyuk, I'm like, oh my goodness, like his visuals, like again, my okay, I know I've mentioned like I love the suits, but I particularly love like that white outfit with the pearls on him.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, there's something about that scene when he just turned around and I'm like, oh,
damn.
I'm like, yo, in my face. You know?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really nice how it felt like everyone got a chance to be center.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got a chance to give us a smile and a wink. And that's honestly all we want.
Yeah.
Look straight into the camera and smile at me.
Seriously. And also like even like towards the end, the song before, since we're talking about Minhyuk right now, we always hear all the time, right? That Kihyun's like ad-libbing, Minhyuk ad-libs so well at the end,
Yes.
and I'm like, oh, you angel, stop.
Stop making me love you so much.
Stop.
No, yeah, this is such a fun song. And then, the visual accompaniment just enhances it. It's not necessary, but I mean, it don't hurt.
Ain't that the truth?
I really like this song. This is definitely one I'm going to be jamming to for a while.
Yeah, same here. It's such a cool, unique song. Again, I don't even know what genre. This is Monsta X genre,
Right.
like
Monsta X does it on their own.
R&B, hip hop, jazz, all put into one, like all molded
in a
into
blender.
one. Yeah, something like that, like. So I agree with Keehan there. Like it's definitely a Monsta X song. Like no one else could do it except for this band. And it's so memorable. It's doing so well, like
thank goodness, yes, it's over 15 million views already. It's only been a day.
Mm-hmm.
And they deserve so much love. They're so great. And like you said, they don't even have a genre. They just make up their own stuff at this point.
Yeah. And it works for them, you know?
And it works for us.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I will say, I'm jumping ahead, you know, because we will be having a listening party over Shape of Love. But I will say, burning up, I will tell you guys a story. My husband is not a K-pop fan like us. He is not. It's not his jam. And, you know, I respect that, you know. But this is the first time ever I posted actually on my personal Instagram. I posted, of course, a workout video. I mean, surprise, surprise. And I posted Burning Up, you know, and featuring Rehab. And I posted it, and then my husband saw it, and he said, and I quote, "Hey, that song is pretty catchy." And he did like a this emoji, you know, like putting his hand over his mouth with a smile, you know. And I was like, "Oh my gosh,
this is you said it.
You said it. This is the first time ever, and you are loving this K-pop song from my own band. Yes, you know." So, and that says a lot because he's very particular about his music, you know. But anyways, that's Burning Up. Wonderful song, but back to love. Yeah, I really love this song a lot. It has a very unique sound, and no, like, you know, Ju Honey and I Am, again, they make a great team. I love it when they collaborate together, you know, in writing. It just becomes like magic, you know. And I really like the premise of this song, you know. During the comeback show, Ju Honey had mentioned that, like, while he was writing the song, he was thinking about Monbebe and like how his initial feelings,
like always,
yes, and how he felt about Monbebe like initially, you know, and that's where it snowballed, you know, into this into the song, you know. Aww. And you know, this is one of the reasons why I love this band so much, you know, like they always think about their fans, like first and foremost, all the time. I know other bands say the same thing, you know, but
you really feel it with them.
You really, really do, you know. You feel it in their songs. It's
nearly every song. It seems like there's at least one part where it's like, oh, I wrote this about Monbebe.
It really, really shows, and it makes us so proud to be part of the fandom and so proud of them, you know. It's just, they have come, it's been a long time for them, you know, and finally this song has hit #1 on a lot of Korean streaming platforms.
Yes.
Melon, Bug, you know, they hit #1, I think, with Vibe at one point. So I mean, they deserve all this love that is coming to them. They work incredibly hard. And so even though it's the first day with 15 million, I hope that people continue to stream their music. It just, you know, they work so hard day in and day out, you know, and we should reciprocate and give that love back and listen to their music and appreciate it and appreciate them, you know.
The least we can do is binge watch it since they made it for us.
I know. I know. Oh man, any last thoughts?
Well, just that I'm very excited for us to have our listening party. It's going to be very cool. And I totally agree with you. I just hope everyone out there gives, you know, this video a couple of plays a day. I just want to make them the happiest they've ever been after any comeback. Right? That's the goal. So help us out. Keep streaming.
Yeah, keep
Love
streaming,
you guys.
Oh. Yeah, keep streaming their music. And I know we mentioned this before, like if you have the funds to purchase their physical album, purchase their physical album. If you don't, stream, because honestly, they still
just as effective.
Yeah, they still get money from it, you know, and Yeah, and if you want to make your own content with like I did, you know, with my Instagram and have their music in the background, they still get credit for it. So, I mean,
every little bit helps.
It does. It does. So, all right, you guys, all good things must come to an end. This was a wonderful discussion about love. We love, love, love.
Boy, do we love that love.
Yeah, we love that love so much. But yeah, let us know like what are your thoughts about the song?
And what do you think about the mini? What's your favorite?
Yeah, let us know. Yeah, what's your favorite track on the mini? Because I would love to know too. We both would love to know. So
that's a good poll, actually.
Yeah. Oh, all right. We all know that I love polls. I don't think Monbebe has seen me do like polls yet.
I think it's time. Then we can, circle back on the listening.
Good point. Beth, you are incredible. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching with us and having this discussion with us and listening to us and all that good stuff. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you guys for the next one. Because you know it's going to happen.
Annyeong.